Alright, welcome back. We are going to continue our green-black counters themed pre-release sealed pool. I've had some decent success with it so far, but we'll see if that continues. I've got 5 more games to win before it's a total success. I think the deck's alright. It's got the ability to put on pressure, which is what I like. I feel like if you do not have a way to attack your opponent, then they can just take their time and get to their 7 mana huge drops. This is not a good deck for putting on pressure, or a good hand for putting on pressure. However, 4 lands and some good stuff here. I'm gonna keep it because I don't like going down to 6 when I'm on the play. I'm just hoping that I draw some lower end stuff. I'm not playing the utility knife because it attaches for free when you play it. I don't want to have it sitting in play. We're gonna have to discard a card. Look at my swamp. Okay, well, I guess that's our... We can kill it if he wants to. It'll give me a 3/3. So if I attack here, that's bad, because it will trade with one of his 2 creatures, and I don't like that prospect, so we'll chill here. Let's see what he has. A Canopy Bailoff of his own. Alright. Fair enough. Alright, so... I'm gonna play this Consumption as a land. And we're just gonna make a big attack. He'll probably just jump with the Expert. That is my expectation. Or maybe the Muck King or whatever, Muck Lord. I think it's probably his better block, then he can put it on the Canopy Bailoff and swing back. Put the counter on, I mean. No blocks. Okay. I'm gonna move it over to the, this guy. I've got a 4/4 blocker now. He's got a 5/5 attacker. My plan is to put the Zendikar on my Blood Bog and swing next turn. Alright, he chooses to go ahead and give me my 3/3. It's good for him. I don't like it. I'm assuming he's got a combat trick here. But I'll just try and... I'll see if we can get the free kill for his attack. Okay. Combat trick means that... Let's see. His hand is almost empty. I've got the Turn Timber Ascetic still. I'm just going to play the Ascetic. This signals to him that he needs to slow down, I think. He may or may not. If he has a kill spell, then he might just go in for lethal. 6, 8... 9. It's not quite lethal, but yeah, if I were him, I'd just play removal on the Ascetic and call it a day. Yeah. We're not dead, but this isn't good for us. I really need him not to have another land, is what I need. So that I can trade with the Bailoff if he wants to press the attack. Blood Beckoning. I mean, that's good. Not right now. I really like this Gloom Hunter. One more land would be nice. That'd let me Blood Beckoning the Ascetic back into play. Alright, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with this ploy. We'll see how it works. If this Bloodbog dies, that puts me back another turn from the play I was just talking about, but it is what it is. Gives me the biggest blocker that I can get. There's an argument to be made for just getting the Grak Maw back as well. Just, yeah. Okay, so he's got a cap that's going to make everything difficult for me. Doesn't seem like he has a land, though. Which means he's got some other spell, which is not good. Fortunately, I don't think he has a good attack here. He can swing with everything and trade the Beowulf here, but that's about as far as it goes for him. Alright, seems like we did that. Since we're not dead, I'm going to go ahead and kick for the big plays. If we can find some land, then we can recover nicely. Or we might die. We could just be dead. He did add a 3-3 onto the board. A particularly problematic 3-3 as well. It doesn't have evasion, but... yeah, it doesn't have trample or anything, so I can just chump it for a turn with the Dauntless Survivor. Need another forest. Oh, he kicks a colony. He's got a lot of gas here. So I can hit his last card, whatever that is, or I can tap out to play the Ascetic. I can just play Grak Maw. Need him to stop playing things that are big and need to be blocked. Not quite as big as he is. Okay, that's, I think, game. Giving his stuff Menace means that he can sack a creature to his cat, and I won't be able to block both of these. Just kind of screwed on green mana here. The Zendikar might not have been the best choice, but it did buy us a few turns. We just didn't draw. We drew too many spells and not enough land. What a problem. Alright, he has the thing. He's able to sack 2 things. This is 5 damage. Yeah. I mean, I think he can just swing out. Fairly certain. I mean, I guess if he doesn't sack something right now before I get to declare blockers, then I can block the Shadowcat, which will be nice. I think I've got to let this through. Yeah. That's lethal there, so I don't think I have any winning situation. I've got to let the Shadowcat through. I mean, he can just swing out. Okay. Let's see. So I've got a chump there. If I block like that, then I will simply lose. What if I do this? Then I take 6. I think I'm fine taking 6 here. I think this is my best chance of doing anything. Kills his Shadowcat. He's got to sack something else to get the Shadowcat even big enough. I get a 3-3 blocker here and save one of these 2. Chooses to kill my land. Okay. Alright, so what I really needed was something that would kill this Constrictor, because now he's got 6 damage on Menace. Let's see. I mean, I can force him to block with the Constrictor by playing a land and swinging. And then play the Gloom Hunter and the Dauntless Survivor as jump blockers. Yeah, that might get me there. Alright. Jump block. Do it. I mean, there's not a choice. He loses if he doesn't. Alright, is he trading? Is he getting a +1, +1, -1, -1? That would be the end. Okay, glad to see that's not the case. Subtle Strike would have been lethal. Okay, so phase 1. Phase 2. Let's see if he's got Easy Prey or something. Not Easy Prey, Rabid Bite. Or Vanquish the Weak or some other thing. Pretty much anything. I suspect if he had Rabid Bite, he would have used it before his attack, though. It probably would have been lethal. So I don't think he's got removal. He could just be slow rolling his own Blood Bog, though. Just wait for his entire timer to run out before one-shotting me. Seems to be how a lot of people roll. Had I enchanted another land, I might have been able to do a blocker and a mind thing. Alright, yeah, he's just... I'm pretty sure that's lethal. Yes. Thanks. Yeah, it took him a long time to figure out that you could just win the game. Don't be like you're this guy who bad manners his victory play. If you have lethal, just go win. Alright. Very close. If we had more green, we could have done more, but we were really, really stuck on being able to use our cards. Well, this is probably another one where you don't keep it. I'm gonna keep it. If I find a green, we're good. Not a green, but we do have the Gloom Hunter again. Now if we find a green, then we can do the Dauntless Survivor dealy. 2/2 flyer is pretty good. I'm hoping to be able to cast this Consumption, which is why I haven't played it yet. If I don't draw a land, though, I will throw it down. He goes for a Pack Beast. So I could just play a land and Mind's Drain him. I think he was waiting because he's going to do a Subtle Strike, which is very bad news for me. But if he does that, I'd like him to use that card instead, so he can't discard it. I'd rather, like, I think he'll have fewer good options later in the game for this Mind Drain. These sort of discard spells are best when they are hitting their hand when it's like 3 or 4 cards. Alright, we're looking at the Squid beatdown. Oh no, I wish I did keep that bog. Well, we have nothing better to do, so we are going to go ahead and do the Mind Drain. I'm gonna have to check our land split after this game. Make sure we got forests in here. Oh, you know what? Did I not take out? I didn't take out the 3 lands. Alright. Great content. Oh man, that... Okay. Well, that worked really well for him. Gets to play a Shade for free. I've got to discard... How many? I wish it would tell you in a bigger... Alright. Swamp for sure. I don't think we've got time for Roiling Regrowth. I think our best hope is a Might of Mirasa Bloom Hunter. Alright, it's a forest. Let's get out of here. And let's fix the deck. Although if we've got 3 extra lands in here, this problem should be even... Let's see. Alright, so yeah, we've got... Should be like that, because I got 1, 2, 3. Alright. Let's see if we're done for. It's the end of the ropes. Good part 2. 3 losses in a row. A good lesson not to keep questionable hands, though, even if you're on the play. Alright. We have significantly fewer lands, but we've got some plays to make, so let's go for it. Go Rogue. We'll do the attackies, and don't see us getting to 6 mana anytime soon, so we'll go ahead and toss that out. I'm fine making this trade. Obviously he's not fine with making that trade. I think he's going to follow up with a 1/4 that gains life whenever a creature comes in. It's pretty strong. Nope, not going to play the Cleric then. Or else he would have done it already with the lifelink. I don't trust that. Alright, well, I strongly suspect that this is a Subtle Strike or Vanquish. I'm gonna see if I can tease it out so I don't waste this Survivor on something. Okay. I think ultimately got rid of the Death Touchy Rogue. I guess he wanted to keep attacking on his own. Well, if we get some lands, we'll be doing cool. Alright, there's this Cleric. He's got a lot of lifelinks, so we're not gonna race him. We did get the land, though. Let's see. Yeah, he doesn't have a Cleric to return right now. Unfortunately, if he has a combat trick, I kind of have to walk into it. I can't afford to let him keep attacking with these. So if he attacks, I have to block with Grakmaw. I mean, I guess my other option is to chump block with the Survivor to buff up the Grakmaw first. Give me a little bit more room. Okay. We went straight for the value, so this is safe for me. I don't get any insane value, but I do get some decent stuff. Alright, Subtle Strike. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. I'll go ahead and discard. I might just be playing into his aura here. Just, I don't know how many one-cost clerics there are. Looks like we hit some land and the Jerboa. So our health total is doing well. He needs some cards to get back in the game and deal with my 3-3. So if a 3-3 is his biggest problem, then I'm feeling pretty good. We've got some time to draw into some lands and get to the rest of our good cards. He's got a Shadowcat. It's a good Shadowcat. Can't really do anything about this, though. We're just gonna pretend we're stuck on mana, and hopefully he'll make a poor attack into us, an ambitious attack, let's say, and we can get some Subtle Strike value going. Oh, there's the one-cost cleric. Alright, so now he's got a really sweet chain. I really need another mana. But what he can do is sack this to the cat, put a counter on the cat, and then sack this and get this back, and then sack this again, and then sack this and get this back. If he wants to. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. It gives him... He can do it 2 times? Goes up to 5, but he would be a 4. Alright, well, let's just, Yeah. Yeah, this seems fine. He's gonna get rid of 2 of his creatures. Wish I could put it over here, but that's not gonna fly. We gotta do this trade here. So this forces him to sack his healer. Yeah. In order to just trade. He gets the card, which is nice. We get a land. That's nice. We did our combat tricks so we can afford to tap out. We got the buffs. We'll do the swings. He's got 2 cards and a decent board. Like this Hierophant's still good. Like I don't trust this to I don't trust that attack. I'm just gonna eat it. Yeah. So it looked like he had a combat trick of some sort. I don't think he was just willing to trade here. I don't think that was the deal. A relic axe, okay. Let's see what he attaches it to. Nice. Still willing to trade. I think he's got some sort of combat trick and I want to waste it here. Oh, he didn't. Alright. He's just going to put back his cleric and go for the simple value. Makes sense. Especially if he's able to equip stuff, but we're going to kill that. He can still just equip it to Iona. It's okay. I think it's okay. Because we're going to start growing our Scion of the Swarm. And I'm going to say hang this forest back just in case I have a landfall thing I need to trigger. I don't remember there being... There's just the Scythe Cats. He's got another Shadow Cat. Much less good now that he doesn't have his recurring value engine. I think my Sky Army should be fine until he draws some removal for it. A Utility Knife. Alright, looks good. I'm good on life, so I'm actually going to just keep slow rolling this Ascetic. Not sure if that's the right call, but... Alright, we did it. It was lethal. Since we're so close to defeat, I will just continue playing for until we get knocked out. Usually I go about 4 or 3, so... We'll see if I can scratch up another victory. I really want to aim to get to 4, because then you get, what, 1,200 opposed to 600 gems back? Almost doubles the amount of events you can go. We are ready. Oh, we're playing against MTGO. Alright. The entire client. Okay. I think this is still going to be a played soft consumption turn 1. I think generally the only time I'd be playing this as a spell is going to be if I top deck it at the end of the game, which is a great conversion for your land. So yeah, that's a great top deck at the end. Might kill your opponent, might just... Let's see. Yeah, we'll do the Scythe Cat. It's got trample, so the knife will be nice on it. Usually the Cell Sword's indicative of party. Trying to fill out party members. Alright. Go Sellsword. Just gonna play Drakma and attach. We got a 4/4. It'll only make a 3/3 when it dies because it counts the number of counters on it rather than anything else, but that's okay. I'm just going pretty hard here. I don't know if this is the right play. Might just be walking into a combat trick. I should have probably just taken the trade as it was, but I don't know. I feel pretty safe with this Rabid Bite. Maybe I shouldn't, but I think we're okay. Our opponent's got a lot of cards though, and we do not. Plays another land. Could do the Lithoform. Would not appreciate that. Got the blue, so I've got to be careful for the Jwar Isle card as well. More party. So he's got a 3 party. So this Skulker, I kind of want to just kill the Pack Beast with the Rabid Bite, to be honest. Who knows if he has another rogue in his hands. But I'll go ahead and start getting in some damage. I'll be trading the Canopy Baloth if he attacks. I think our game plan right now is Scion of the Swarm. Okay, the game plan is to gain some life and then Scion of the Swarm while I muck up the ground down here. It is a rogue. I'm gonna set I was going to. 2 damage is 2 damage. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Oh, cool. We are gonna kick it because we're not in imminent danger of dying. Okay, so I misread Grakama. I thought that he got a counter whenever another creature dies, but it's only creatures with +1/+1 counters. That's a little unfortunate, but maybe we will get a land next turn and be able to play out our hand. Haven't found that Agadine land yet. Cool snake. Mind Drain. Okay. Yeah, I mean, hit his last card. Inscription. Jeez. Okay, it's a good thing that he did not play that. Oh, and I gained some life. How delightful. Alright, we're on the beatdown. That inscription was going to wreck us. You could see he was waiting to be able to kick it. He needed his other green. So it was a timely mind rot. Oh, we get all the things. End his turn. So this party right now is a rogue and 2 warriors. So the deal damage equal to twice the number of creatures could still apply. Oh. I completely forgot that I have this equipment. I think I'm just going to go with the equipment. And I'm not going to switch it back. Maybe it'll encourage him to attack desperately and we can do some Subtle Strike nonsense. Marwood Colony. Interesting. You know what? It's a creature either way. I'll get a 3/3. That's a good body right now. Let's see. So if I swung with everything, would he have any good blocks? He'd have to block there. Each of these would have to be blocks. He would be able to trade their eat and trade, but I have subtle. Yeah, I don't think there's any way an all-out attack doesn't wreck him. Gonna double block. No. Okay. Is gonna double block. Okay. So I mean, I'm kind of okay with all of this except for this part here, so I'm going to, like, yeah. -1, +1. Alrighty. Got a lot of work to do. Very close to being able to do the undo inversion. Okay. Undo inversion just wipes the board. Alright, great. So we got to the 4 wins, so we've got 1,400 gems coming back. That feels pretty good. You gotta get up to 6 to break even, but breaking even is nice because that's just free packs at that point. You get your entry fee back, you get a bunch of prize packs. I'm trying to run as many of these pre-releases as possible before opening all my packs and using my wild cards. Alright, we've already discussed hands like this. Great, we've got the combo. What do we put back? What do we put back? Brightblade with Shadowcat. I'm keeping my lands for sure. Alright, let's see how aggressive we can get. Green. It feels a little ridiculous referring to this as a combo. A 2/2 lifelinker, but it does pretty good. Alright, Moss Pit Skeleton. We are not going to be attacking with the Bright Blade anymore. It might be worth it blocking with the... Oh no, if he's attacking, then I can just start swinging back now. Let's see what he tries to stabilize with. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, but... we can continue aggroing. Not as well. But one more land and we got our flyer, and 3/3 flyer is pretty good. Good Broken Wings. I would definitely recommend playing Broken Wings, by the way, if it's in your pool. Alright. Everything's gummed up. Rabid Bite. So... the Brightblade can use this to... kill anything, which is good. I feel like it's a little preemptive. I'm gonna keep attacking though. I'm gonna swing with this. He can block here if he wants. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I really don't like him having another land. What I would like is another land myself. Tangled Florahedron's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy too. Alrighty. I'm gonna continue trading damage, it looks like. Sure. All in on the Dauntless Survivor. probably means he has some other big creature to keep playing. I think I would have cast Adventure Awaits first. That cat's good. Dauntless Survivor of his own. Well, if we don't have anything else to play next turn... Oh, we do. Alright. I was gonna say, if we don't have anything else, we can move the pack over here and go 2 and 2. Let's hope that this, is enough. It's 2 swings in the air with the Scion. If he has removal, then we're probably not gonna win. He's got another Broken Wings. Like I said, it's a good card. I don't know if he, no, he continues attacking. Nope. Okay, he's thought better of it. No blocks. Okay, so I do think that we swing. Keeping this one back to block if needed. This is an obvious play for him, but it's slow. I guess he could Subtle Strike still. I think if he had Subtle Strike, he wouldn't have traded there. Alright. Shadowcat. He needs another mana. Oh, yeah, it's tapped. Great. Great. He had that in his hand. He must have just drawn that, otherwise I would have played it on the skeleton. Okay, so... this will be a 6/5, or yeah, 6/5, which is... big enough to demand some chump blocks. Am I going to want this on the Survivor? No, I don't think so. Those 2 Broken Wings were really good. He was swinging with the cat. Wonder if he has another of those moss pit skeletons. That would be unfortunate. Oh, seems really good. Could have used some removal there. Would have been timely. We're not going to attack. We're going to chump block. I've got a card like that in my deck. Yeah, I'm just gonna eat one. That's fun. I mean, we lose. I would have blocked with the Reef myself. And that's that. That was alright. Could have gone better. That's why you play removal, though. Flying and artifact removal are both incredibly relevant. Because if you ever run into someone with that Skyclave Maul, that's the end of the game, basically, unless you can remove it. There's a lot of good equipment out there, and pretty important flyers, too, so definitely run that card if you're in green. As you saw, it was quite powerful. Well, that was episode 2, so I'll have another pre-release. We'll see how far we can get with it next time. Should go up tomorrow, and we'll see what we can open.